There are 674 miles of roads in unincorporated Walker County, but in the world of road maintenance, that's 1,348 miles, since these roads hold traffic going in both directions. That's over 1,300 miles of roads to mow, 1,300 miles of trees to cut off the right-of-way, 1,300 miles of ditches to clean out, and 1,300 miles of roads to pave and stripe, among other maintenance needs.
Paving's about $280,000 a mile, depending on the road and the condition of the road and the method we choose to pave it in. Those costs can get pretty high.
Since 2018, Walker County has invested over $40 million to resurface over 217 miles of centerline roads, thanks to a combination of funds like SPLOST, T-SPLOST, and LMIG from the state. The 2026 SPLOST would add an additional $8.5 million for road resurfacing. Combined with T-SPLOST, the extra funds would mean more roads could be addressed sooner.
So whenever I'm out looking at roads, preparing paving list, and so I'm looking at the condition of the roads, what kind of cracks, what's coming through them, how much of the general public as a whole uses this road, and then everything that I can get off the side of it, you know, like all of the dead end streets off of it, the smaller secondary chutes off a main road. That kind of tells me if we need to mill it and deep mill patch it, then pave it. The striping is everywhere. Anytime we do a road, we got to stripe it. So, I mean, there's a lot of variables that go into choosing roads and where we're at, and we try to get equal amount of miles within the whole county.
The county has also committed to several bridge projects in the coming years along Lee Clarkson Road, East Armuchee Road, Manning Mill Road, and West Cove Road, among others. SPLOST would provide a dedicated funding source for these projects, as well as $4 million to replace old equipment that keeps breaking down.
It puts the community in a bad spot, like the mowing season right now. I've got several roads that the grass is 4 or 5 feet high, and that's a lot of the issue that we've been having last year and this year. This year we've been down quite a few times with the equipment down. I've got probably 3 tractors down right now, and it ain't the mechanics, it's the parts being on back order. Yeah, there's no way to speed the process up because we don't have spare tractors to run another one out there. If one's broke, it's broke, and you're down to 1 tractor. There's been 2 times this season that I know that 3 of my different mowing crews have had 1 tractor, and at one point there's 2 mowing crews that didn't have any tractors. Both of their tractors was broke, and when you're waiting on parts, there's nothing you can do.
Snyder says patching up equipment to keep it running for 20 years means when the county does replace it, there is no trade-in value, and it's only worth a few $100s as scrap.
You need to put them on a rotation like other businesses and counties do. After so many years or so many miles, they'll change their equipment out, and that'd be nice for us to be able to get into that situation, but I know it takes more SPLOST money and more tax dollars to do all that, but it'd be good to try to implement it in small increments until we could get back in that situation.
The 2026 SPLOST would fund $13 million in capital improvements for public works, second only to investments in fire rescue. I'm Joe Legee.